Shalom, shalom. First and foremost, before we get started, as always, we're going to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakakodash. Also, double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone. Salutations to all you brothers out there. And can you get that scripture in that Zephaniah? I think it was like 3 and 8. Yeah. Because you know, we were going a little into the the prophecies. All right. That Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai has determined, okay? At the main camp, on the other side. And look, World War III's coming, all right? And we're basically in it. We're at the very beginning stages of it, okay? And look, that's the will and determination of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, okay? That must occur before salvation. What's so beautiful is that we're actually seeing all these troops from all these different nations. We're starting to see all these troops from all these different nations, all right, enter into the valley of Jehoshaphat, which that in the Hebrew is Yahweh Shaphat, which means the Most High's judgment, all right, which is in the Middle East, okay? And that's a beautiful thing. We're really starting to see, the formation of these things, okay? Yeah, bring up the Zephaniah.
Well, it's Zephaniah, chapter 3 and verse 8. Therefore wait ye upon me, saith the Lord.
Yep, and that's what we're doing, because we can't do anything physically, so to speak, okay?
That's right.
We don't have that power, okay? Because look, physically speaking, Esau would eradicate us easily too. Right. He's got all these, drones, all these, military, weapons, disease warfare, so on and so forth. He can destroy us, easily. And also these other nations, they got it too, So all we can do is wait, and be patient. Because if you try to, take things into your own hands, look, man, it's going to fail miserably, and you're going to end up in some jail in Guantanamo Bay, man.
They're going to make a good example of it.
Yep.
They just bombed the whole they bombed the metropolitan area in Yemen. The brother brought it out over there. They bombed the metropolitan area in Yemen to get 5 people. 5 targets, excuse me. Yeah. There's other motherfuckers that got dropped over there. But just for 5 quote-unquote enemy targets, man.
Yep. All that because these enemy targets were in the Red Sea disrupting, trade, commerce. Okay, so they just, like the brother just said, they just decided to blow up a whole metropolitan area, all right, to make them an example. But those, you got to remember, the reason why these rebels, okay, as they call them, all right, which really, when you think about it, they're not really rebels. They're just trying to get out of this, condition that they're in, all right? And so, they're doing little small things to ease up their, their pain, their condition, and they got, hit hard, all right. But we'll get into that in a second, But let's keep reading.
It says, therefore wait ye upon me, said the Lord, until the day that I rise up to the fray.
Yep.
For my determination is to gather the nations, that I may assemble the kingdoms, to pour upon them mine indignation, even all my fierce anger. For all the earth shall be devoured with the fire of my jealousy.
Okay, that's going into those nukes, okay? And then also the chariots of the Lord, but the main thing is those nukes, okay? We'll keep reading that. I think it's a little bit more, if I'm not mistaken. But I want to get to the part with the valley of Jehoshaphat. It could be up above or below. I can't remember where it's at. Maybe it's up above. It's not 3 and 10. Or?
3 and 10. Oh, something like 3 and 10 it says.
Give us a moment. What does it say there? Is it Zephaniah or is it 3 and 19? Where's the scripture at, man? Type that in real quick though, Bible Kashah. Because that's the one I'm really looking for. But that's still a good scripture. You can
Con.
Okay.
This is
Oh, it's Joel 3. That's
Yeah.
That's what it is, Joel 3. I don't know why I had, because, Zephaniah 3, Joel 3.
You got it now. Or you want me to?
Oh, just read yours.
This is Matthew 26:4. It's like it, 24:4. And Yahushua answered and said unto them, Take heed that no man deceive you, for many shall come in my name, saying, I am Hamashiach, and shall deceive many.
Yep.
And ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars.
Yep.
See that ye be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet.
Yeah, and that's what we're seeing right now. Wars and rumors of wars.
Yeah.
All right? You're seeing, skirmishes, fights, happening. People are doing a lot of talking, All right? You know how it is before a fight, people, flap their gums.
Yeah.
All right? We're seeing that right now. All right? And then there's things happening all over.
Right.
Hey, you go to Asia, these Asian countries, all right? In the Far East.
Yeah.
Hey, China and Taiwan are about to get into it.
Right.
All right. We were just talking about this whole thing in Yemen. That's in like that North African, area. All right. Like Egypt and all that.
Yeah.
They just got bombed. Those people that were bombed, those Houthis, they're backed by the Iranian forces.
Right.
Those Iranian forces, of course, don't like America and Israel.
Right.
All right. Hey, last year they just had one of their top generals get put to death, assassinated.
Yeah.
All right, by the U.S. Even though the U.S. claims it had nothing to do with it, but we all know it was the U.S.
Right.
And then a couple of days ago, last week, it was actually last week, they had a bombing at his I guess you could say his memorial, for his for his death, for his year of death.
Yeah.
Okay, in America, it was like, oh, we had nothing to do with it.
Right.
Hey, please, we're the good guys here. We are telling you the truth.
Wow.
Okay, so they're on on 10 right now.
Right.
Then they're backing up the Palestinians. Okay, you got to remember who's backing up all these people. Russia.
Right.
Okay, so things are about to get real serious soon.
Right.
All these Arab nations are ditching the dollar, which is gonna lead to the U.S. to do all sorts of
more gangster shit.
yeah, basically more gangster shit. All right, these false flags. All right. Shit's, like I said, shit's about to get real, man.
Right.
And then with that being said, you Americans are about to feel it.
Right.
All right, but you guys.
It's verse 7. For nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom, and there shall be famines and pestilences and earthquakes in diverse places.
Which we see. All right, but let's talk about America. Look, once you can't get your supplies from these other nations, all right, you're going to be screwed. And I'll say this too, because you'll have people say, well, hey, we got all this farmland, hey, don't you guys live in the Midwest? Hey, they're the biggest, producer of grains and corn and all this stuff. We should be good. We got all this, all these cows and chickens, basically this cattle. We're good. Hey, look, more than half of them farms are owned by China.
Right.
Okay. I was just gonna say, your boy Bill Gates of death.
Right.
Okay. Those are the ones who own it.
That's right.
There's no small time farmers like that. Now, of course, you're gonna have a couple of them scattered and sprinkled throughout the states, but realistically, they're not out here like that.
Right.
All that farmland's been bought.
Yeah.
Okay. Whether it be for development, to build your nice little suburban areas, or by these governments, these organizations.
And they've been doing that for years. When I went to college in 2012 in Nebraska, they was doing that shit back then, buying people from under their shit and controlling the markets for animals and feed. That particular state actually is more of a feed producing state than actual livestock. But they control the markets on that and get people to sell out their farms, and they be fucked up, man. And you know, even if all these niggas didn't buy the land and China didn't own this and Bill Gates and all that shit, you motherfuckers ain't been honoring the land Sabbath for centuries, man. So regardless of who owns the land, the Lord just gonna turn it off on you niggas, man.
Then I would like to say, if Jake even got the land, they won't even know what to do with it.
Right.
Half of the Jakes have no type of skills. Yeah. All they know how to do is sell drugs, shake their ass, and rap. That's all they do, and dunk a basketball. Right. They got to dunk a basketball.
You can't find a tomato.
Then that's the Southern Kingdom dunking a basketball, right? Yeah. And then if you're Northern Kingdom, you're fucking swinging a bat or kicking a football. A football.
That head shit.
You know? You know? So that's all Jake knows how to do, but they, you know, they don't really know how to, you know, irrigate the land, all right, till the land, you know. They don't know how to, store up, grains, right, products. You know what I'm saying? They don't know what the fuck they're doing. Survival winter. They don't know what's going on. Jake is through.
And that shows you how much of a mockery that the Lord has made of us, man. We the ones that showed Esau how to do all this shit, man. And now look at us, man. Out here fucked up, can't do shit. You know? But this back in that Matthew 24 and verse 8. All these are the beginning of sorrows. And see, when these wars and all these rumors, the earthquakes and all those things that were listed before, you know, that's really touching people outside of America. And the brother brought it out that, you know, see, what really is going to touch us over here is when the supplies stop. You know, because America been getting hit with disasters and shit. These niggas just get cranes and build better. You know? And if the Lord want to fuck us up, he'll do that. But the way that's really going to fuck us up over here is taking the amenities away. You know? Because people over here so used to get hit with hurricanes and all type of shit, man, that it don't really hit the same. Now, like I said, of course, you get hit with a real catastrophe, that's different, but see, the starvation is really the worst way to go out. Nigga, the building fall on top of one of you niggas, you're gonna die quick, man.
Okay, they call this a consumer nation?
Yeah.
Because, like, look, these other countries, like, even these third world countries, right? You go to, like, Brazil, all right? You can go even in parts of the Middle East, wherever, right? Parts of Asia, over there by China. India, they'll have crops growing, like, in an area like this, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. On the side of, the road, so to speak. Yeah. You don't see that here in America. They, Esau systematically designed for that to happen. He during around the 40s and the 50s, they started taking out all the fruit trees and any type of like herbs and little plants like that. Because especially when you talk to a lot of the older brothers, like the pops out here, the elder Malcolmus, all right, elder Uriah, so on and so forth. They'll tell you about how they had pear trees in the neighborhood, apple trees, okay, mulberries, so on and so forth. You don't see that anymore. You're shocked when you see fruit growing on a tree.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you're doing that from there.
You go out there in Brazil, man, it's everywhere, man. You go to the islands, man, you can get yourself a coconut, okay? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You can get bananas. Yeah. Oh, you've been in Puerto Rico.
Yeah.
So they got all that shit.
And then people got a different spirit over there too. Because people that have shit in their yard, they don't give a fuck if you go in their yard and break bread or nothing, man. See, over here, niggas so vicious and wicked over here. If they had it, they'll be trying to rebuke motherfuckers trying to get a pear or get an apple off their shit, man. And just to land back on what the brother was saying, when I went to Miami, me and the elder lawyer did a lesson on that, man. And he was talking about how in Miami, even in the 90s, when he was growing up down there, it was all type of citrus and other fruits that was growing over there. But around the late 90s and the early 2000s, the local governments over there made a concerted effort to target those trees and cut all those trees down, man. Right. And it's because Esau don't want nobody being able to feed themselves outside of going to him when this shit go down, man. Mm-hmm. Because if it's trees and all these things, herbs and all of that out here, you know, you don't have to take certain things and, you know, submit yourself to certain laws in order to eat there, you know, and that puts a wrench in what Esau is doing. You know, and see, all you niggas, even you niggas that think you growing shit in your backyard, it's gonna be a day where Esau come and nigga, you gonna let us come back here and uproot all this shit, or we'll just kill you and do it. You know, if they don't just repossess your house and put you in a camp. Come. This verse 9, Matthew 24:9. Then shall they deliver you up to be afflicted, and shall kill you, and ye shall be hated of all nations for my name's sake.
And that's what's coming, all right? Because eventually, when it starts getting real out here, we're going to be the ones to blame, okay?
Right.
Those Israelites were constantly talking about, you know, the downfall of, you know, America, all right? You know, these wars, okay? You know, these diseases. They were saying it. Because you'll have some of these people that, I'll say this, even though they know that we didn't physically do anything, they'll just say that you made God do this stuff.
They're shutting you down.
Yeah.
And these the same niggas that'll say that'll be walking by scoffing and laughing. But when this shit go down, niggas gonna be talking a different tune, man. But that's cool, man, because the Lord is gonna fuck you niggas up, and whoever he chooses to deliver, he gonna deliver regardless of what you do.
It's funny because I put a video. I thought about putting it in the orders, but through the spirit, you know, I didn't put it in there. But you had the elder brother, Makaala. I think he goes by, if I'm not mistaken, the elder brother, priest Makaala from Dallas. All right, he did a lesson about how pretty soon everyone's gonna have to like look at the mirror or something. I forgot how it was entitled exactly.
Face themselves.
Yeah, they gotta face themselves. And he made a good point, man. He said, look, once you just take and this is all you gotta take away. Once you take away social media and some food, these people are gonna have to really look at themselves in the mirror. All right, they're gonna be listening to mic soon. All right, you know what I'm saying? All right, all right, but they're gonna have to look at themselves in the mirror and say, you know, what the hell did I do in this life? Yeah. And all you're gonna be thinking about is all the drugs you did, the drugs you sold, how you got, you know, this dude killed, you know, how you got, you know, this bitch killed. Yeah. All right, how many times you committed adultery? You know what I'm saying? How you cheated this person out of money, so on and so forth. That's all that's gonna run through your head, and you're gonna. A lot of these people are just gonna off themselves, man, because that guilt is really gonna start sinking in, man. Because look, you can't hide it with social media anymore. You can't hide it with, you know, your alcohol, your weed, your Xannies. You know what I'm saying? All right. You see, you can't hide it anymore.
That's right.
Now you got to really, you know, deal with reality.
That's right.
Okay.
And guess what, you jakes, all of those thoughts are gonna come to your mind. But the first thought that's going to come to your mind is how you heard about this truth and scoffed at it, man.
Yeah.
How you walked past brothers that was outside, brick cold, pause, 90, 150 degrees, you know? Because no matter where brothers at doing this, man, it's elements that got to be brave to do this, man. Whether it's hot all year round or not, my bad.
No, it's all good out there. You start going to the islands, you start going to, because I've been out there, I taught in Texas and out there in Houston in fucking July or August. I forgot what month I was out there, bro. You go out there for fucking literally 2 minutes, you're already sweating and drenched, bro.
Right.
And them brothers out there, you know, faithfully dealing with that. You gotta think about it, humidity and the heat. It's like 100 degrees out there with humidity, bro.
Yeah, it's different.
All right, bro, you can literally feel the fucking moisture in the air. And when you start, you know, talking or try to breathe, you can feel the shit going into your lungs, bro. That's how serious it is, man. It ain't no joke. Look at the brothers out there in Arizona and stuff. Then you got that we were just talking about. You got brothers out there in Canada right now.
Alaska.
All right, and you gotta remember, in particular, like Alaska's bad too. I ain't saying it isn't. But like in the middle of fucking Canada, bro, that's where that Arctic wind comes into the center of Canada. So those brothers are dealing with negative, you know, zero negative weather. Then if they got wind, it's like negative fucking 50, bro.
In October.
You know, so brothers are out here, you know, trying to get, you know, feed the people the word, and they reject it. But it's all good, man, because look, there's gonna come a time where we're not gonna be out here. It's not gonna be teaching anymore. It's gonna be straight up, hey, your judgment. All right. Oh shit! I thought she. Oh, all right. Well, but yeah, man. So like the brother said, man. Hey, we're out here in the elements, man. And Jake's still rejecting, but it's cool, man.
Yeah. And that's no ups to us.
Yeah.
Just to say that.
And we're just doing our job. That's it. We're just doing our job what the Lord commanded us to do, and we're hoping that by us doing this, we can get saved. We can get forgiveness. Because when this shit really goes down, man. Look, man, I know myself, and I know these brothers don't want no parts of it, man.
Oh,
all right. But
that Joel?
Yeah, you get that Joel. But we're gonna get it back into the prophecy of these nations getting gathered in the Valley of Jehoshaphat, because it's a very serious thing, man. All right, what we're seeing right now, globally, all right, in the geopolitical, events that are happening. All right, while you guys are worried about, the football season and Taylor Swift and what's that dude? Travis Kelce.
King of the speckled
You know what I'm saying? All right, these we're worried about what's happening worldwide, because look, it's gonna start affecting you, bro.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right when you don't expect it.
Yep.
I was just outside of fucking Jewel and shit. These fucking migrants are getting worse and worse, man. They fucking hawking niggas in the parking lot.
Yeah.
The nigga can't speak no English. The nigga walk up to me. That nigga don't speak no English.
Yeah.
The spirit already tell you what the fuck he saying. He basically asked him, can you give me some food and shit. He got a quarter. I'm like, bro, I don't know what you fucking talking about.
Yeah.
These niggas is going up to every condo, man. So this shit, hey, these niggas finna start fuck asking. They finna start whooping niggas' ass, kicking in doors, man.
And this brother bring it out so much. These people come from real violent situations. See, you niggas over here in the hundreds, and I'm not saying that that's not a third world situation either, because it is. But you niggas in O Block and all these hoods around here, you think that you hard, man. Pause. These fucking Venezuelans gonna really show you something, man.
You got Venezuelans out here. You got Mexicans.
Beans, greens,
all right, you got all these Africans coming here, bro. And no motherfucker, even though their hands. But a lot, they get down, bro. Look, hey, you deal with the South Sudanese motherfucker, bro. It ain't no joke, bro.
The Somali pirates.
Yeah. And they're here right now because they're letting them into this place. Because eventually they're gonna let them. Because a lot of them work for the UN.
Right.
And they're gonna start being your boss, bro. Look, they're gonna be knocking on your door, man, rounding you up. All right, but get that. You gotta. We're gonna answer.
The Joel 3:1. For behold, in those days and in that time, when I shall bring again the captivity of Judah and Jerusalem.
So basically, when you go into those words, all right, it goes into us being delivered.
Right.
All right, long story short, all right, the nation of Israel, both kingdoms. Keep going.
Says, I will also gather all nations and will bring them down into the valley of Jehoshaphat.
Yep, which that's talking about the Middle East, all right? Or what they call the Middle East. Really, the area of the Fertile Crescent.
Right.
All right? Is the land of Israel, Iran, Afghanistan, those pockets over there, basically.
West Asia.
Yeah, West Asia. Yeah, we're going to start correcting that through the Spirit. But no such thing as the Middle East. All right, hey, the scriptures talk about how it was what? Minor Asia?
Right.
Okay? But yeah, but let's keep reading.
It says, and will plead with them there for my people.
Yep, talking about judge, okay? And the Lord's going to judge you heathens. Keep going.
And for my heritage Israel, whom they have scattered among the nations, and parted my land.
Yep.
And they have cast lots for my people, and have given a boy for a harlot, and sold a girl for wine that they may drink.
Yeah, because these nations are sick. Yep. They didn't even want the little girls, all right? The young maidens for sex, pleasures. They wanted the boys, and they show you that in Goodbye Uncle Tom.
That's right.
They show a 6 scene where you had a dude, painting them, the little boys who are probably from the ages of 5 to 10 gold, man.
Yeah.
They're all naked.
Yeah.
That's all I'm gonna say. It's a very sick scene, and they're getting them ready for basically gang rape.
Grooming.
You know?
YouTube.com, nigga, watch it.
Yeah,
This
it's vile.
fucking creep Ishmael got a saying that you get the women for basically offsprings and mating, but you get the boys for pleasure. That shit is
Yeah,
fucking
because it ain't just Esau, Ishmael on there,
Yeah,
Elam.
All these people.
There's a lot of them are into homosexual activities, man. But let's just keep reading.
Bro, that's it.
We don't gotta get too
First, Joel 3 and 4. Yea, and what have ye to do with me, O Tyre and Zidon,
Yeah.
and all the coasts of Palestine?
Talking about these Africans, keep going.
Will ye render me a recompense? And if you recompense me, swiftly and speedily will I return your recompense upon your own head.
Yeah, you can't pay the Lord off. Keep going.
Because ye have taken my silver and my gold, and have carried into your temples my goodly pleasant things.
Yeah, I'm talking about the actual physical gold and silver, and then also us, because we're considered, jewels and basically precious like stones and gold and silver. Keep going.
It says, the children also of Judah and the children of Jerusalem have ye sold unto the Grecians,
Yeah, I'm talking about these Edomites. Keep going.
that ye might remove them far from their border.
Yep.
Behold, I will raise them out of the place whither ye have sold them,
Mhm.
and will return your recompense upon your own head. And I will sell your sons and your daughters into the hand of the children of Judah, and they shall sell them to the Sabians, to a people far off.
Yeah, so basically, once we get in power, we're going to be having our own slave trade going on. Keep going. Global.
Slave trade.
Yep, keep going.
It says, for Yahweh hath spoken it, proclaim ye this among the Gentiles. Prepare war.
Yep.
Wake up the mighty men. Let all the men of war draw near. Let them come up. Beat your plowshares into swords, and your pruning hooks into spears. Let the weak say, I am strong. Assemble yourselves and come, all ye heathen, and gather yourselves together round about thither. Cause thy mighty ones to come down, O Yahweh. Let the heathen be weakened and come up to the valley of Jehoshaphat.
Yep, that's the main point. All these heathens are going to go to the valley of Jehoshaphat. All right? Hey, the least of the flock, meaning these Amalekites, those that live in the state of Israel right now, right? They're going to force you people to go into world war. All right? Is that it on there?
Yet again.
Yep.
It says, for there will I send to judge all the heathen round about.
Yep, because that's what it's all about. The Lord's going to judge you heathens, and you're all going to get gathered together. And you're going to know that this is the work of Yahweh Ba'Shem El Shai.
That's right.
We're going to end this lesson, all right? And hopefully it was edifying one. And with that, we're going to give all praises, honor, and glory to
Yahweh,
Ba'Shem, Yahweh Shai,
Ba'Shem,
Ba'Shem, double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, and salutations to all you brothers out there.
Right.
All right, Shalom and Kwam Yasharallah.
Kwam Yasharallah.